Hey, it's old Brookie. Thanks for watching the video with my Stones guys. So, Rick was asking about how he was confused about the capoing and stuff. So, let's say it's a regular tuning. First thing I gotta do is go down to G. See that? Here's A, here's standard, and here's open G. So that should be just a quick and then the first string. So the fifth and first string go down a whole step, from first string from E to D, fifth string from A to G. Pretty close. Then you clamp on the capo, and there you go. You're ready for the first song, which was like that. So that's capo 4, which is also that's about all I gotta do on that song. Let's see, is there other capo songs? You Got Me Rockin' is open G. It's a like that. And then there's soloing. You can go. So you got to compensate for the tuning. Normally that would be 17th fret, but I got, instead of, that won't work. It's got to be 19. That's about all I got to do on that one. Then Honky Tonk Women is, or is it? And on the end of that, I gotta go, ooh boy. Which is just compensating for that tuning. That's just the way we do it. We just, you know, we don't want to make it too perfect or anything. What else do I gotta do? And then some of the tunes are standard tuning, so I gotta, and I think that's I know it's only rock and roll, but I like it. Or just whatever, you know, you can kind of just do whatever. Paint It Black was capo 2. Alright, so that's standard tuning, and you play like D minor to A7. And so you're, sort of like that. What else did we play? Oh, Start Me Up. That's no capo. Open G. Obviously, you'd want to tune a little more carefully on stage, but you know, you don't have to. At home, you can just tune by ear, which is good practice. You could sit there and go. And if you were capoed 4 and you move down to capo 2, you still got to retune. Or if it's open G and you add a capo, you still got to retune because it will squeeze it and make it different. The geometry is different, so you can't just slap the capo on and go. You have to check. What else? What else do we do? Oh, The Girl with Faraway Eyes. Could have been capo open G, but I think you're coming in on B flat. So, of course, that song's normally done with a steel guitar, but we just said, We actually, our other guitar player, Al, is a pedal steel guitar player, and maybe someday he'll bring it out. But, you know, we're all real busy and just trying to patch this thing together, but we're making progress. So thanks again for watching our video. I was gonna keep that private, but the guys in the group said they wanted to see it, so they wanted me to make it public. So I'm like, all right. I haven't really watched it other than the beginning a little. I didn't watch it. I don't. What else? Trying to think of what else we did. We'll probably do like one thing that's kind of cool is get a little slap back angle. So if we did or how about that? Maybe less feedback. You could do that fast slap back echo is pretty cool. Oh, this one was standard tuning. Just kind of loosey-goosey, you know, you don't let the other guy play the solos, but every once in a while I would kind of squirt in a little melodic thing here and there, and you know, mix them up. Is let those lead guitars kind of fight and intertwine, and see if you can maybe harmonize randomly without overthinking it. So that's kind of how we approach that. What else do we do? We might work up Silver Train, which is open G, no capo. Silver Train. And what are we threatening to do? Oh yeah, we did. What's that one? That's standard. And Satisfaction. I step on a fuzz for that. Then I kind of let Al take over for the clean part, the whatever that is. Then you step on the fuzz. But on that one, I was trying to stay out of his way during the clean part. But then at some point, I threw in some like just sort of just having fun with it. And that's the key, is just to relax and go for it. Not, yes, we've practiced, but then you kind of just let it be. Luckily, the drummer and bass player made a really good. They really made a good pocket, so we could just kind of float on top of that. And that's like, I think Pete Townsend said, if like the bass player and drummer had a good solid groove, he could just kind of throw stuff on top and have fun and kind of be a little bit sloppy. And that's true with a lot of things I've done, where drums and bass, lock them in, you know they're going to play the right part, and then you can kind of just slosh around on top of it, and it will sound kind of cool. You know, you might drag or push, and it's just kind of push and pull, and it has like a kind of a living, breathing, it's like an organism, it's alive, you know. So versus playing with a click track or a backing track where it's got to be super precise, which is, I like that too. So it's fun. It was fun for me to kind of get loose with this group, and so now we probably got to add like a couple more songs, and you know, hopefully it will. These songs were kind of tricky because like You Got Me Rockin' has got a weird count for measures and stuff. Jumpin' Jack Flash I've played since I was about 16 years old, but I've always played it wrong. So I'm trying to play it more correctly, and that's been like a full-time job trying to remember, and I totally screwed it up at the gig. Let's see, what were we talking about? We're gonna do shit. I always thought it was, but it's I don't know. My guitar teacher taught me that, but I didn't remember. So I'll have to really learn that correctly. Watch some videos. We'll probably learn The Last Time, Silver Train. I was thinking about doing Around and Around by Chuck Berry. Standard tuning. So we're going to try to pick stuff that's more square and straight, you know, with 4 measures, 8 measures, 12 measures, 16, not these crazy 3s, 6s, 7s, and 11s and weird stuff. That really threw me off, so made it kind of a struggle. So we got to pick stuff that's more square for the future, so it's not such a struggle. And anyway, I was really happy. My wife thought we sounded good, and she's kind of a critical, and she likes a lot of stuff, but if I'm doing something horrible, she'll tell me. So she said it was good enough, so she could hear when we made mistakes, so she's pretty smart. All right, today, what's going on? My brother's coming to visit. I have a big brother named Barry who I stole his Black Sabbath, Black Oak, Arkansas, and Beatles, and John Lennon, and Paul McCartney albums. So he influenced me as I stole his stuff. So risking a true beatdown just to get my dirty little fingers on those records. So I'll have to thank him for that. He does not play music. We are totally opposite people. We are 100% different. We are not. We are barely. We get along fine, but we're just not the same at all. He probably thinks I'm a super freak, and that's okay. So he's coming to town, and then I want to get back to making my record and do some other stuff this week. So luckily I only have 2 gigs, Friday and Sunday coming up. So I should have some time to get some things done. Gonna do some recording this week. That's what I'm up to. All right.